My dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to ask yes or no questions, starting with primary auxiliary verbs had, past tense, under Learn English through Tamil Foundation course. The course is given by Dr.R.G. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, rules to ask questions starting with primary auxiliary verb or yes or no questions using had. Here, it is my duty. I have to give some information to you. Normally, when you want to raise questions and when you want to give reply in English literature, so we must know the sentences, simple sentences and interrogative sentences commonly we have to use. So you can ask me, what is sentences? Sentences can be classified in a number of ways. One of the classification is based on one, nature, simple sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Simple sentences I have already discussed. Kindly verify from previous the videos in YouTube. Under interrogative sentences, I have already discussed WHO questions. Now today I am going to discuss the yes or no question under that using had, past tense. Before that, let me give some introduction regarding what is interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. That means whenever you want to ask a question to any person, we'll call it as interrogative. These interrogative questions, normally we are using the following types to ask questions. So only we have three types. Number one, WH questions. Number two, yes or no questions. And number three, tag questions. WS question I have already discussed. You have already verified, please, from the YouTube. Under yes or no question, I have already discussing many topics. Now today I am going to discuss had, auxiliary verb. Tag questions we will discuss later. Okay. Under interrogative sentence, just I want to give one information. That is, WH questions are questions that begin with words that typically start with WH. They are used to gather information about a specific topic. Important WH words used to ask questions are 1. What, 2. When, 3. Where, 4. Which, 5. Who, 6. Whom, 7. Whose, 8. Why, and 9. How. Out of 9, 1 to 8 questions starting with WH, only in 9 how the interchanged. H and W are interchanged. Kindly follow. Here I can concentrate now on yes or no questions. So yes or no question do not require elaborate explanation or detailed information. But we must understand the characteristic of the yes or no questions. 1. Simplicity. They are straightforward and easy to answer. So these questions are straightforward and easy to answer. Clarity. They ask for a clear affirmation or negation. Very, very important characteristic. Third one, directness. Directness. They focus on a specific point without ambiguity. Number 4, consciousness. They are typically short and to the point. 5, binary response. They limit the response to two possible answers. One is yes, another is no. Lastly, 6, efficiency. They are very useful for quickly gathering information or making decisions. Now, under this, I am going to discuss a few rules you have to follow whenever you raise question yes or no using auxiliary verbs. Rule number 1, identify all the auxiliary verbs which include the following types. That is, there are 5 types of auxiliary verbs. Kindly follow. Verb can be classified into a minimum of 5 types. One of the most important type is main and auxiliary. So here I will concentrate on auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verb, there are 5 types. Type 1, be verbs. Type 2, do verbs. Type 3, has verb. Type 4, will, shall, can, may, must. And 5, would, should, could, might, etc. Out of these 5 types of auxiliary verb, the first 3 verbs are called primary auxiliary verb. Primary auxiliary verbs. What is the interesting information you must know this? The primary auxiliary verb will act as a main verb as well as helping verb or auxiliary verbs. Whereas 4 and 5, they are called secondary auxiliary verbs or modal verbs. Or called modal verbs. And these verbs will not act as a main verb. They will come only act as a auxiliary verb. This is the very, very important rule. So you must memorize the rule. The 5 types of auxiliary verb you have to memorize. Rule 2. Place the suitable auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question, followed by the subject and the main verb. Followed by subject and main verb. Please follow. For example, let me give a very simple question. Is he coming to the party? Is he coming to the party? அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? This is the question. Using auxiliary verb is. Present continuous sentence. For this, we have 2 answers. One is yes or no. Suppose our answer is yes. Now we have to say, please follow, simply interchange. He is coming to the party. If positive. If it is negative, no. Kindly follow. No, he is not coming to the party. No, he is not coming to the party. If negative. This is rule 2. Rule 3, kindly follow. Add the rest of the sentence if needed or necessary. I can use the same question. Is he coming to the party? The Tamil version I have already informed you. So here, if the answer is yes, I can say yes, he is coming to the party. ஆம், அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான். Additionally, add the rest of the sentence if needed. That means, I am adding now. And he will join with us. அவன் எங்களுடன் கலந்து கொள்வான். எங்களுடன் கலந்து கொள்வான். Positive. Suppose if it is no, kindly follow. Question is no, he isn't coming to the party. No, he isn't coming to the party. If negative, அவன் விருந்தில் கலந்து கொள்ள மாட்டான். Rule 4. Use the correct form of auxiliary verb. That is the most important. So to give a clear idea, I am giving two questions. One is right form, another is wrong form. Do she know the answer? Within bracket given wrong form. How it is wrong? Because do is the plural verb, she is the singular subject. So it is not correct. Do she know the answer? No. So what is the correct form? Does. Does she know the answer? அவள் பதிலை அறிந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாளா? அவள் பதிலை அறிந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாளா? This is the correct form. Rule 5. This is the most important to raise a question. Inversion of subject and verb. Simply by inversion of subject and verb, we can raise question and we can answer questions. Easy to understand. So simple example, I am giving a simple sentence, present continuous. You are coming to the party. நீ விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாய். So how to ask question? So suppose I am that particular person, I am asking now. Question is simply put R before, kindly follow, and then you ask question now. Are you coming to the party? Are you coming to the party? நீ விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாயா? Suitable in present or past or future continuous sentences. Kindly follow. Very simply we can form a question and answer. This is called inversion of subject and verb rule we have to follow. Now, to understand, I want to give some 10 simple question and answers to understand this pattern using had. As I already given you, had is a past tense. Under comes has, a singular, have, plural, had, past tense of as and had. So for the formula we have to follow had plus subject. That noun, subject may be noun, it may be singular or plural, or personal pronoun for all, I, we, you, he, she, it, they. So actually there are first person singular I, first person plural we, second person singular you, second person plural you, third person singular he, she, it, and plural they. In all the cases we have to use the corresponding verb, that is plus we have to use V3 verb. V3 means past participle. Please follow. So let me start now the question. So we have to start with had plus subject, noun or pronoun. Let me take your first question. Had it rained yesterday? நேற்று மழை பெய்ததா? Had it rained? நேற்று மழை பெய்ததா? Yes. It had rained yesterday. ஆம், நேற்று மழை பெய்தது. No, it hadn't rained yesterday. நேற்று மழை பெய்யவில்லை. Kindly follow. Question number 2. Question number 2. Had you completed your science project? Had you completed your science project? Had, auxiliary verb, complete. That is your main verb. It is form of past participle completed. Now two possibility. Yes. I, please follow. You means we have to change into I. I had completed my science project. If it is negative, no, I haven't completed my science project. Please follow, my dear students. Only in the question you is present, you have to use I in the answer. If I is present in the question, you have to use you in the answer. In all other cases, same subject word we have to use. Please remember, this is the very, very important. The third one, questions. Had he learned the basics of coding? Had he learned the basic of coding? Had auxiliary past tense, learned past participle of verb learn, V1. Two answers. Yes, he had learned the basics of coding. Negative. No, he hadn't learned the basics of coding. Please follow. So, this is the answer. Question number 4. Had she practiced playing a musical instrument? Had she practiced playing a musical instrument? Two possibility. If yes, yes. Kindly follow. Yes, she had practiced playing a musical instrument. She had practiced playing musical instrument. Had, auxiliary, practiced, past participle. Other possibility. No, she hadn't practiced playing a musical instrument. So, practiced, past participle. Kindly follow. Question number 5. Had they taken any steps towards improving their physical fitnesses? Had they taken any steps towards improving their physical fitnesses? Two possibility, maybe yes or no. Suppose if answer is yes, then answer will be they had taken any steps towards improving their physical fitness. They had auxiliary, taken, past participle. If it is no, they hadn't taken any steps towards improving their physical fitnesses. Kindly follow. Number 6. Had you studied the laws of motion in physics? Laws of motion in physics. There are two possibilities. If studied, yes. If not studied, no. If yes, I had studied the laws of motion in physics. Because I am using I. Yes, I have studied the laws of motion in physics. Suppose if it is I have not studied, so no, I hadn't studied the laws of motion in physics. This is the correct answer. Now, question number 7. Had ever written a research paper before? Had you ever written a research paper before? Two possibility. If written a research paper, yes. Not written, no. Assuming yes, kindly follow you. So automatically coming now. I had ever written a research paper before. No, I hadn't ever written a research paper before. So this is the way we have to give reply. 8. Had the report submitted to the manager. Had the report submitted to the manager. Now, two possibility. If submitted, yes. Not submitted, no. So if submitted, yes. The report had submitted to the manager. Suppose not submitted, no. The report hadn't submitted to the manager. Please follow. The next question. Number 9. Had you participated in any team sports? Had you participated in any team sports? Two possibility. If participated, yes. Not participated, no. If participated, yes. Question is you. So I had participated in any team sports. If it is no, no. I hadn't participated in any team sports. The lastly, question number 10. Please follow. Had the students studied the basic principle of chemistry? If they studied, yes. If not studied, no. If yes, automatically the students will come front. The students had studied the basic principles of chemistry. Had auxiliary verb, studied past participle. If it is no, no, the students hadn't studied the basic principles of chemistry. So study past participle of V1 verb study. Kindly follow. So I have given 10 examples to explain had, using had as the auxiliary verb. Dear students, next I will go for the fourth type in my next class. Meanwhile, I will say thank you. I am Dr. Gunasekaran. Bye-bye.